Welcome back to Gabino Games, and today we are covering the Siege Battle Tournament Season 8. If you haven't liked and subscribed to our channel, please do. We appreciate the support, smash up the likes, and today we're going to show you the best defenses of the Siege Battle Tournament, starting with this Theo, Molly, and that's the Wind m.bison. Next defense is from Vigor Gangster, and it's a tower full of Harmonia with the Rigel and the second awakened Jubel. Man, I can't believe it. It's just crazy because, this Jubel gets that attack bar every time he receives non-critical hits, and at the same time Rigel too. The next one is from the Red Devils against Beer Club, and this time it's a Vigor with the Kinky, and that's a beta. You might think that the win-loss ratio is kind of low, but these G3 players do reset the battle records every battle more often than not. Here's a battle from the Special League. We were battling Taumeo, and it was a tower full of Harmonia, that's a Vigor, and that Kinky. You can easily counter it with a Kumun, second awakened Elucia, and that's a Lauren. Of course, at the end of the day, when you're in the Siege Battle Tournament, you will be fighting the best of the best guilds, right? And you will get that, RNG during the tournament, and it can be very bad. But when you bring in this offense against this defense, just make sure that you put the Harmonia to sleep and then start working on that Vigor, right? Because if you sleep the Vigor, the Harmonia can easily cleanse him, right, with her skill 2, and then at the same time, you just lose your sleep basically. And then once you slow down and CC this Vigor, you can start working on the Harmonia. Just make sure you're able to sustain your team. That's why you have the Elucia. My Elucia is not exactly the best Elucia, but yeah, what's happening here? Oh man, we gotta put someone to sleep, and it's going to be the Vigor because we're going to be CCing this Harmonia, and it will continue to work on her. At this point, we're pretty Gucci because we're able to CC the Vigor with that sleep, and then at the same time, every time you see him with the attack bars, just make sure you reduce his attack bars, right? And then continue working on your Harmonia. Oh man, but look at that Vigor go. He basically just took 3 turns. Looking at the attack bars here, we'll just continue sleeping that Vigor, and then once again continue working on the Harmonia. And these guys, the Young and Dangerous, were also in the Siege Battle Tournament, so they're a really strong guild, Man, look at that Harmonia go. She's so tanky though. Sleep again and then work on that Harmonia. What offense would you bring against this defense? Please leave your comment or your answer to that question in the comment section of this video, and let's talk about it. We want to hear from you guys. Our G unit. Okay, now that you have gotten rid of that Harmonia, all you gotta do here is to, of course, slow that Vigor with your Lauren, and once you get that sleep up, put that Kinky to sleep. Man, the heal from the Elucia though. The thing with the Kinkies, right? They are built on Violent Destroy, Speed, HP, Attack with 100% resistance. So that, look at him. He basically just already destroyed the health of our monsters here, especially the Kumun. In the beginning of the battle, we did see immunity on that Vigor, and we did see him proc. So that's a violent will Vigor for sure. The Harmonia may have been on Destroy also, because the Harmonia was attacking onto the Commune. And look at the destroyed HP on the Commune at this point. Man, but look at this kinky go, right? But as long as you're able to CC him with your Elusia, and you got your Lauren reducing all those attack bars, once he's frozen, he really can't do much. Oh man. Kinky, please come to us. Look at this Taumeo. They got a tower full of Sylvias. We're gonna hit this Sylvia with the Orion and the Perna. Well, our favorite comp nowadays is the Nana, Theo, and Perna. With the balance patch, will the Nana still be meta? I don't know. Possibly, right? We did bring in the accuracy lead on our Nana here, so in order to get more of the soul stones, we'll just hit the softest opponent here, and I'm guessing it's going to be the Perna because the Perna will have a lot of attack, because the point of this offense, or rather this defense, is for, you know, a fast, hard-hitting Perna, so that when you get a defense break coming from the harmless rank of the Orion, the Perna will be able to kill. But we do have our own Nana, which makes it good for us, right? And then at the same time, but look at this Orion go though. I don't know, is that a Violet Orion or is it a Swift Orion? I think it's a Swift Orion. And then of course, 3 versus 1, there's no way Orion can win against a fully stacked Nana. I think even if she's nerfed, she'll still be good. Well, we'll see. We'll see in the upcoming siege battles if that still works. Onwards to the quarterfinals here. And first up is the VRK Gangster against the Red Devils. And still, we have this Harmonia with the Rigel and the Second Awakened Jubel performing very well. 8 wins, 12 losses. Man, I mean, during the tournament, if you got limited number of attacks, right, and this defense is spammed against you, how many counters should you have? I don't know, at least 3, right? 3 each for every player. But then if the RNG doesn't go your way and you keep losing, it's gonna be hard. They also used the Odin, Riley, Tessa, and more Molly. That's a Molong, Molly, and Theo. Okay, 2 wins, 4 losses. Fire Totemist. Oh man, these guys got the RNG going for them. Celia though. Here we look to the battle between Candy House and Boss. And there's a really good defense here. It's that Theo with the Fire Totemist and the Savannah. What makes Nora really good is she's got 4 skills, right? Of course, the Volcanic Tribe Totem, and at the same time, she does have the Ancestor's Wisdom passive, plus skill that basically removes all beneficial effects and provokes the enemies. Oh man, if she puts all that, you got the Savannah with a defense break, and then the Theo for the finish. That's gonna be very dangerous. Okay, we got more of that Harmonia, Vigor, and Kinky here. 4 wins is to 10 losses. Man, I mean, not too shabby, right? Not too shabby. 2 wins, 8 losses. Okay, next up, we got this L&D tower. It's a Tianlang with Nora and the Theo. And then, yeah, more of that Tianlang. Man, Tianlang's so good. Definitely a triple S unit. Next defense is from Boss, and it's a Ken defense. But of course, the Nora's doing good. Nana with the Ken and the Theo. Theo, Ken with the Nana. Also doing good. And here's another one. We got here from Candy House again. It's a Molong with the Molly and the Fire. Sorry, the Wind m.bison. Also, the counterpart, the Sagar. Yeah, maybe the HP lead, right? Especially the Sagar does do damage based on his max HP too. Here are a few battles from the Special League battle, basically, against the Young and Dangerous. And once again, it's the Light Chun-Li with the Reisberg. Yeah, it's a good thing that the Gemini is able to put all those defense breaks, because if he isn't able to, it's not gonna work, basically. You know, I mean, here at this point, killing that Theo, I mean, if he went wild and crazy, we could have died there. But it was good that, again, Gemini did his job by putting that defense break. Okay, and then next one is hitting this. That's a Nigong with the Molong and the Fuki. We're gonna bring in our Oracles. That's Ciara Gianna with the Ganymede. The thing here is, of course, we do have Ganymede with the Reset and the Ventilate. And then at the same time, we have the Strip for critical error. That's going to stun that Molong. And then we're going to keep working on this Fuki, because we don't want Fuki doing crazy things, right? The thing with Nigong is he doesn't have a cleanse, and at the same time we do have Seal Magic that's going to reset him. So at this point we gotta detonate just to make sure that we kill this Fuki, and then we continue to work on that Nigong while we put bombs on the Molong, because there's going to be a dead Fuki, right? Oh man, if we're able to put bombs like this all the time, it's going to be so fun. But it's just that sometimes, well, more often than not, that is, we usually, you know, the Oracles miss a lot of bombs. I mean, especially the Ciara. But at this point, it's so good, right? Look at all those bombs, man. And au revoir, Molong. Nice. Going into the finals between Candy House and VRK Gangster, we got this defense doing really well. It's a Lima with the Wind m.bison, and that's Kinky. Of course, you also got the Tianlang. I mean, a Tianlang defense is always good, especially with the Molly and the Theo. Here's more of that Tianlang with the Molly, and that's a Theo. I mean, Theo is the elemental king, right? So whoever, say a dark tank from the Tianlang, or for the Tianlang puts the defense break, and then Theo does Theo things with the crazy Valorant procs. Your unit's gonna be automatically GG'd, man. And then another light and dark defense that we did see performing here is the Water Ryu with the Nora, and this time a Kiki. That's 7 wins is to 12 losses. What makes it really OP is, of course, the Kiki with that Start of Pain passive, a Mana Storm, and just overall craziness, man. Last but definitely not the least is a Carcano with the Luis, and that's a Miles. A big congratulations to the new Siege Battle legend, and that's Candy House. Well, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like if you did, and don't forget to share, like, and subscribe for more content. Have a great week ahead, and may the force be with you. We'll see you on the next one.